Everybody needs laughter. It's going to be hilarious.
Girl, you must be eating good because you got them goodies.
I like my men with some meat. You have to be like Arby's. You have to have meats. Men and masculinity.
Girls make me spit like a dude. God damn. Yo, what's up, everybody? It is Are You Serious? What's up, Ashley? What's going on?
Good evening. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, y'all. Hope y'all got some beautiful plans this weekend because the weather, if you're in the Chicago area, will be beautiful. Temperatures will be in the 70s, 80s.
Hey.
Chicago weather bipolar at its finest, but you're going to get some good weather, which means you're going to get women in sundresses, women in see-through leggings, women in short shorts. Chicago, here they come.
Y'all ain't ready.
Y'all ain't ready. A little bit. Hey, but today we're talking about what we're talking about. Ashley, let's use the topics.
We are talking about what you are looking for in the dating world, and then also like basically how to hold one another. I want to say like accountable, but it's not accountable, but like how to
How to like keep yourself upward while lifting other people up. Like how you keep yourself up here while lifting other people up. Part about it. So we gonna kick it off with what people are looking for in a relationship. So without any further ado, I'd like to say what a person should be looking for in a relationship: excellent communication skills. Not good, not satisfactory, excellent communication skills. What do you think about that? How important is communication?
communication is very important because if you can't communicate with me now, you're not going to be able to communicate with me in 2, 3, 4 months. I think that's key. And I mean, even if you are in the dating world, it's not even communication as well. I mean, it's comprehension. You have to understand what the other person is saying. And that's why I hate with like text messages. A lot of us, especially as women, we read the text messages with emotion and we take it personally.
Is text message communication? Do you count that as communication? Text message.
It can be, depending on, so it all depends on your lifestyle. So, if you can't, uh, if you can't,
Look here, look here, look here, we.
our number one troll, hey, um, let's just say, if you are a lawyer, you're constantly in court, you can't always be on your phone and communicate. But in between your hearings, right, you can throw a text message, hey, I'm thinking of you, X, Y, and Z. Or if you have to travel for work, again, if you could at least pick up the phone and say, hey, good morning, I was thinking of you, or even a text message.
The most important reason for text message is sexting.
Because you're a man, but no.
Oh, it's sexting. When you think about it when you're in a relationship, this is excellent communication. You don't got to be on the phone and say, girl, I can't wait to tear that ass up when I get home. So you can text her, you get the phone, you get your phone, you go to your baby's name, you be like, damn girl. Ugh. Texting. Sexting. One of the important reasons communication. So is text message communication only when sexting? No, I'm joking.
Like Donna said, text can't be the primary way you communicate. Agreed.
So I got one. So Donna said that. So I'm gonna tell you this, ladies. I'm gonna be a little hater right quick for these guys. When you meet a man and his primary source of communication is text messaging, that is a red flag. Same thing for a female too. I'm more of like I can text when I'm watching the game if I'm busy, whatever. But I like to talk on the phone and FaceTime. FaceTime is so important. If you got somebody whose primary source is only texting, let me tell you how you can get away with this. If you got a significant other, you can't talk on the phone. You can text. You're texting whatever, and you can have all types of conversation when you're around a significant other with texting. But try calling the person. You being the guy, you have suspicion. In the midst of texting, call them. See you pick up or see you write to voicemail. That's something to look at.
Yep. Facts. And if they ignore you and they don't call you back, red flag.
No, they see to the voicemail, that's a red flag.
But no, but here's the thing. When people call me, if I can't answer, I always hit them with like an automated message. Can I call you back?
So which
That
one?
means that means and no, and that's just like even if I'm at work. So it's like if you can't even sit there and say, "Hey, can I call you back?" You see me calling you, hit me with something. Don't just send me to voicemail. Common courtesy.
Common courtesy. I guess we go with common courtesy.
I'm just saying.
Common courtesy with some red rum.
Look, I was gonna say it. I was going to say it. I swear I was going to say it too. I was like, it's not only a red flag, they drink the red rum.
I said that's a pimp move. An automated message.
Yeah.
Looking forward to a relationship. What are some things you should be looking for in a relationship?
So for me personally, I have my notes here. I mean, I should have this memorized, right? So communication's at the top of my list. Honestly, I would like a godly man. I think it's so important to,
What is a
make
godly man? A priest?
you know what? I can't I can't stand you.
I'm just
Yeah, because I want to mess around with the priest. No, I'm saying like a godly man, meaning like you pray, you have faith, you
if you mess around, so you mess around with a priest, one
you
thing you got to
can't
watch.
mess around with a priest.
I mean, if you're dating a priest, then one thing if you're dating a priest, you got to watch him around. You kidnap them. Never mind. Okay, go on. Go, go along. I'm not gonna say that live, but yeah, okay. All the priests be like, "Yeah, I know you'll say
Mhm,
podcasts about us."
mhm.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not, yeah, we're just gonna stop there. So, definitely, man that has faith, right? And then also personality. You have to have a personality. If you can make me laugh, automatic points. Automatic points. Not everyone can make me laugh. I mean, I know I'm funny and not just funny looking, but
So if you're funny, then you told a joke. So can you counter back up with another joke after that?
if he told a joke,
No, if you told a joke. I mean, it's a joke. Are you funny? Like, are you funny? You said you just
I
told a
am
joke.
funny.
Counter up with another joke. View the Drew. What's up? What's up, bro? Okay, I guess that's spam. All right.
Congratulations.
Drewski is at 895 subscribers on this my channel. Excellent. Whatever. Anyway, back to the show.
Yeah.
Uh so funny has been important. I understand that having a sense of humor because imagine going out with somebody that's dry as a desert.
Mm,
Like you talking and they just like serious and a sense of humor is like mucho importante,
yeah.
señorita. You
Yeah.
said I said that. Mucho importante, señorita. Sounds so sexual.
Drink your water.
All right, I'm gonna drink water. I'm sorry, guys. I had me a little shot of tequila down to Julio 71.
And that's why we know he's a little litty lit.
You must drink a bottle of water like this.
I can't with you. Uh, so it's communication, personality. You have to have a sense of humor, and then also for me, I love my sports. So if you can if we can watch sports together, look, I'm game for talking shit all day.
What sports you talking about though? Any particular?
NFL, college football, basketball.
You
I mean, shout out to the like,
ain't
huh?
you a Bama girl?
I am not a bam. You better watch your dirty mouth. Wash your mouth with soap.
My bad. Bama Georgia. I'm sorry. Georgia
You
Bulldogs. I thought it was
you know what? I'm a Georgia Bulldogs girl, but I did root for Bama when they played Michigan, and I was even saying Roll Tide, and they lost.
That's the only reason I like Alabama. I just like to say roll.
Anyways, um,
So I got this one right. One thing to look for in a relationship that you barely see, especially from men, you might see a little bit more for women because I think women are more thoughtful, but an unplanned act of kindness.
Yeah,
Unplanned act of kindness. So like you keep person on their tippy toes, they don't expect anything, and you just surprise them with something. It's just like that means a lot. It's a little things. Like for me, I'm not a materialistic guy, right? So I don't need nobody buying me like watches and all this other stuff. I'm pretty simple. So the little things is what matters to me. It's just simple stuff. Maybe a Bulls ticket, or it's just the simple stuff that matters. It's not a big deal.
understandable. With Donna's comment, real quick, making each other laugh as a form of intimacy. Absolutely. If we can just sit here and talk and laugh for hours, like that is everything.
For hours and hours. But no, that
But
is that is true. That is true. It is true that it is a form of intimacy though when you can make each other laugh because you feel a comfort.
Mhm.
It's like you're being like it's like a hug and something. You sit there just laughing at each other and everything and enjoying the show together. Like say watching Martin. Everything. She says I was gonna sing that,
Mhm.
but like the back to the unplanned acts of kindness.
Yep.
It is so that is the most important thing to have in a relationship. And I'm saying that because you could prolong and make a relationship more interesting with unplanned acts of kindness. Find out what your significant other likes. It's the simple things. Listen to them talk. This is a form of listening that man we're rarely good at. If you hear your partner talking about, oh, I want to do this, I like this, it's just a mental note you take. You make it happen what you want to expect it. You know, it's just
Mhm.
the unplanned things like you plan a vacation together, you plan a vacation together, that's planned. The unplanned things like, baby, when you get off work, come home, get dressed, we're going somewhere. It's the things like that that a woman like, and that's how you keep a relationship spontaneous. Now, I'm no expert on relationships, obviously, but I know from experience, and I think I'm the type of guy I like to do the unplanned acts of kindness. I'm like that R&B thug, but I'm not the R. Kelly R&B thug. And if you want me, say ooh 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 ah.
Wow. Wow. But yes, the unplanned acts of kindness, I think goes a long way. I'm such a giver, so I think it's natural for us women because we are nurturers as well, right? Just to
Oh
do
y'all.
things. I know not all of us, but um, she said I'm gonna report the show. Do it, but please don't do it.
My Facebook page get deleted, Donna. We are fighting. I'm gonna stack all her trash up at the doorstep so the raccoons can go up there.
That's so messed up. That's so messed up.
No, but it is like honestly, think about it like this: you're a woman, right? You come home and you just got like dinner cooked for you. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. You know, because everybody think that like, and it's typical and it's stereotype that women cook and clean and everything. But when a man does it, it's unplanned. A woman thinks, oh, I got to come home, I got to cook and clean. When it's already done, it's just like that teamwork thing, and that's pretty dope. And that's the unplanned acts of kindness, the little things that matters. Now, my issue is not be the woman that's very materialistic because some women don't even care about the little things. They want the
Mhm.
that Louis Vuitton $700 purse, which is nothing wrong with that at all. Don't get me wrong, but I think the little things is what matters in a relationship, and it expands a relationship to go further and makes it
Mhm.
more interesting. Even with marriage, I'm
Mhm.
learning women, and I'm learning myself to take some accountability because me before I didn't take no accountability. I wouldn't take shit.
Mhm.
But being a man and showing leadership, part of that is accountability. And that was my next thing when you look for in a person. Look for a person to take accountability because accountability is very rare in a man and a woman these days.
It is. And I saw some, I want to pull it up really quick because somebody posted something about accountability. Oh man, it pierced me. So I'll be honest, I don't like to be wrong, but when I am wrong, I will apologize and say I was wrong, right?
How many apologies do you even get? Like, how many times you apologize? How many lifelines is that?
You know, it really depends on the situation, right? Like, what are you apologizing for? What did you do wrong?
Just listen, and you won't have to apologize.
Say it again.
I mean, and the thing is, when you have a conversation going back and forth, and you're like, "Ah, she's right." You just have to admit that she's right, or you have to admit that he's right. You know,
Mhm,
but accountability is something that's very scarce because a lot of people just don't take it today. You see it today on social media and everything. I mean,
mhm.
who takes accountability, right? It's so overrated.
So it says accountability feels like an attack when you're not ready to acknowledge how your behavior harms others.
Mm, attack like a shark. Hey,
I'm
well,
so done.
what? It's an attack. A shark is the form of attack. Shit. Okay, so like, okay, these days people don't take. You see it at work. People don't take accountability.
Mhm.
Accountability is like poisonous to some people. Like
Yep.
they would be wrong, but tell you why you were wrong to defend their own BS actions.
Mhm.
Accountability. When you meet a person and they don't take accountability, you can tell through conversation and how they talk about their lifestyles. Don't talk to them.
Yeah.
Leave their ass alone. So what else are you looking for in a relationship when you be looking?
Um. So, well, well. Um. The other thing for me is I I know I have my points where I need to be grounded because I'm so go, go, go and taking care of other people and not taking care of me. And if I speak out of emotions, if I have a man who sits there and sits me down and says, "Hey, you are speaking out of emotions right now. You need to kind of take 10 steps back, chill out, you know, kind of put me back in my spot." It's like, okay, damn, I am acting out of my emotions, but why am I?
So you
Because
want to
my
treat you like you in kindergarten and tell you to sit down and
what?
it's,
I'm so done.
I'm just saying,
No,
you need to sit you down.
no, no. It's literally like, hey, they're basically so if I come at you out of left field and be like, you know what, Jay, you're out of pocket for X, Y, and Z, this, and that, you're not gonna like the way that I'm saying it because I'm acting out on my emotions. You sitting there and said, Ashley, you're acting out on your emotions right now. I need you to take a couple of steps back. We'll talk about this, but I need you to take a couple of steps back and kind of regroup
Real
yourself.
man, if it's true, we'll let it sink in. We'll acknowledge that he's wrong in your fact, but we'll also tell you that, delivery is kind of like a little rough. I understand where you're coming from. Next time, pull him to the side and talk to me about it. That's what a real man does. It ain't that many real men in the world today. Period. It's
That's
not.
why I'm saying ground, I don't want to say like check me because people are going to take that out of context. Literally, sit me down because you know my life. I'm busy. I'm constantly going, taking care of other people. And so you realize that I'm starting to be a little hot headed, a little, short circuited. So I need to sit down and refill my cup in
So
order for me to respond
you
correctly.
admitting on a live show that you have temper issues. Okay, I'm right
No, shut up.
there.
You know what? I'm
No,
a Gemini. Yes, I can be a little hot headed. Don't push my damn buttons.
you a Gemini? You
I
know
am.
what? I met a Scorpio, Ooh. And there's no limit to where she go. I bullshit. Hey, no, so check it out. All right, this is another catch though. Looking for somebody in a relationship. One thing you need to observe and pay attention to: are they responsible financially, especially? You got for me, for example, right? I'm not a good organizer. My shit is all over the place. My calendar looks like shit. I'm like a just plain dude, right? So I like a woman that has a little bit of taste and some organization to like be better. I might organize to a certain extent to certain things, but I like a woman that's responsible, organized, all that stuff, especially financially sound, because eventually I just like to give a woman the money, like, here, pay the bills. Like, I forget. So I think somebody's responsible, and if they're not responsible, I don't give a damn how good they look. and everything. Responsibility is important. I just realized this is important. It's important for me. Being responsible, very important.
You
So
have to be responsible. And if you can't pay your own bills as a woman and as a man, if you can't pay your own bills, if your bills are always late, like, okay, let's work on something here. Me, I have reminders going off on the 1st and the 15th, just reminding me like, hey, make sure you pay this bill so it's on time.
yeah, true. I
I use a reminder and then it goes on like every first of the month, every 15th of the month.
have a sheet, so I write out my bills down the sheet, and then on the first of the month, when my alarm goes off, it goes, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. That's mean the bills is paid, baby. Yeah. Hey. no, no, seriousness though. It's good for me. It's good to have a woman that's responsible. That's important because I look at women as better organizers than men. That's just me.
Yeah.
I'm, I just look at that way. So I love a woman that's better organized. I love a woman that got flavor in the house too. When you go in the house, like she has the decorations, smells good. Like smell good is a very important thing. It is. So that's like crazy. But responsibility. When you look for somebody, y'all look for somebody responsible. Women, look for a man that's responsible. Let me sit up and say this shit. Don't get you no Jody. You gotta visit a man, and when you go in this house, you gotta go down to the basement because that's his mama house, but he got the basement, and he's like 40, 50 years old. The only way this is acceptable if they have a house like some mansion or something, and the downstairs like a whole different level or something like that.
Like a three flat.
Not even a three flat. Because think about it. This is why not three flat. If you knocking them, if you beating them cakes up, you can be heard upstairs in a three flat. So a three flat, no, it's not acceptable. Think about it. You don't want his mama knowing how you scream. Whose is this? Whose is this? And then
It's
it's the simple one.
the same thing of having an apartment though.
No, well, it's different. Well, it depends if your apartment walls are thin, depending on how it's spaced out. Like I like my house, right? I'm like right here, and my neighbors on top of me. Like but bottom line is, get you a dude that has his own. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You're not. If you're 20 some years old, that's different. But if you're 40, 50 some years old, it depends on where you live in at too, though. I can't take that back. Because even on the West Coast, it's pretty fucking expensive. You almost have to get a roommate. So I guess it depends on where you at geographically in the United States, because the way times are, inflation, you may not have no other choice. So get your room soundproof if you got a roommate, so he can beat it up in peace. That's right, Donna. So he can beat it up in peace.
As we speak.
There's a rhythm to it. So what else you looking for? Because I got me a list. I go down and this is a discussion.
Go ahead. Go with yours.
A
I've been
good
listening mine.
a good listener.
Hmm.
It's very important to look for a relationship because women love to talk, men love to talk. But it's important for a man to be a good listener. Like I say, you gotta catch the you gotta remember the birthdays. And I remember birthdays. I'm actually pretty good this birthday. You gotta remember birthdays. You gotta remember what they like. Favorite food, stuff they're addicted to. So you can be able to give those things. It's important. So you won't be asking a question like, what you like again? What's your favorite coffee? What's this? What's that? It's good, or just write it down. But being a good listener is important.
So with that, I want to add because I want to give little tips and tricks for the men out here and women too, because I do this. In the person's contact, if you have an iPhone, if you go into the person's contact, you have a note section
Uh huh.
and you can add the notes.
Let me
If
see.
you go to info, click on somebody's. Um, like I have my best friends up right now, and I have in her notes. So I never forget is when her grandfather had passed. So I have that in there.
Mm,
It's something that we do.
notes and stuff. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. So do that. Um, you know, what their favorite color is, what who their favorite sports team, their favorite food, their coffee drink.
Anything like red wrong.
I'm not
What?
touching that.
What? No, it is good. A good listener
And
though.
then, I mean, for you too. I mean, for the lady, if it's that time of the month, what's her favorite kind of, usage?
Wait, hold on, time out. Now you fucking
You
up.
got to go buy her tampons if she needs it, right?
That shit. It's cute to remember it, but like, I'm not. I'm not. Listen, I'm like, babe, you ran out. Like, well, text me what you need. Send a picture. It's gonna be a year from now, 5 years from now. I'm just not interested in remember what type of tampons do you use.
You should, because the more if you have to keep on asking after being with them for this long, if you have to keep asking, that means you're not
Oh,
listening.
that means I'm not interested in the. Oh my gosh, I can't even get all the visual. I'm not interested in the tubes or whatever. Oh my. Oh, you just missed. Oh, you just ruined. God damn. Ooh. All right. Shit. I'm not. I don't. I don't. Oh, no. Why did you put that in the chat? Like, oh, I thought you were gonna put that.
That is my G right there, man. Whew, sweet Jesus. Oh, I'm crying.
Who talks about? Oh.
Know what kind of, like when it's that time of the month, what does she like? Does she like sweet stuff, salty stuff, mixture, sour? You have to
Okay,
make
that's
sure you
different.
have,
I don't. Okay, I'm talking about the things you go to Walgreens and get if they
well,
need something.
that too, tampons if she needs it. Does she use, organic stuff? Does she, you need to know this information.
Uh, I don't look. Just text me what you need. I don't. One thing about me, I just one thing I'm not concerned about trying to remember. So like,
You have two daughters. You're going to have to get used to it.
oh, you reminded me. Oh, oh, shit. I wasn't thinking about that. Oh no, I think I better cut the show short. I'm traumatized. I didn't realize that you just said something to me.
Why are you like, you
Oh,
took it to a whole other visual level. You didn't need to do
I
all
didn't
that.
take it to a visual. Just the fact that I gotta. I just listen. You will never understand. You're a woman.
I kind of do understand. I do have five brothers. I always had to walk on eggshells of walking into a bedroom to make sure, they weren't masturbating and shit.
We're not talking about masturbate. That's different.
I'm just saying. Look, even having said food, flour, allergies, it's a little thing.
That is little things. I'm gonna go on to the next thing. I don't know how the hell we get there. We're listening. I got listener. Anyway, yeah. Um, I lost my train of thought. Donna did lose my train of thought, but Hannah said, yeah, you do gotta remember food, flower allergies. I've never met nobody with flower allergies. It's pretty different. I guess if somebody makes you mad. I'm joking.
Me,
I actually kill the white allergies though, but no food, flower. Okay, good listener, flowers and everything. So I dated somebody before that liked flowers, but they just made me like I swear they wanted to make me buy them flowers. Like it ain't special if you like make me buy you flowers. Like how special is that? And that's like I want to do the unplanned thing, not planned. Like oh, you like flowers? Here, I think that is like so whack to me. But um, yeah, I mean it's just listening, and it just listening doesn't include like buying materialistic things. It's like listening when somebody had a rough day at work and everything, you know. So
Mhm.
that's pretty important.
Yeah, because it's like if I have a rough day, if you have a rough day at home, at work, when you get home, either you want to get that off of your chest or you don't. And then it's like, make me laugh, ease my mind.
All right. Next, do you have to share the same values as someone when you get to know somebody in the dating world? Is values important, or are you open to learning somebody else's values and adjusting, or what? What do you think about that?
Define values.
Like what people believe in, you know. For example, well, this I don't believe in this no more, but like Sunday dinners is important for like the family at the table during Sunday dinners. So it's just values could be something different. It could be religious beliefs. It could be anything.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, relationships are all about compromising too. There's things that I'm willing to compromise on or even try. One thing I won't compromise on is, my, I don't even want to say like religion, but like my faith. I'm non-domination, so I'm not going to convert to, Lutheran, Buddhism, whatever. That's just not me.
Well, not even just religious wise, like let's say family time is a good thing.
No, you're right, and I
Yeah.
can definitely adjust to that. I mean, I think I honestly I love a person that is family oriented as well. I've got a large family myself, so it's like when I can get together with my brothers and my nieces and nephews, it's very important to me. So it just, yeah.
So one thing I'm gonna talk about, I'm gonna bring this up. People, listen to all you people out there. I'm gonna before I say this. If a man is interested in you, he's gonna make you feel secure. He's gonna make you feel special. He's going to pursue you. Never repeat. If a man is interested in you, he's gonna pursue you because a man is God built man to be king. God built
Mhm.
man to be a leader. And if he doesn't show any of those type of leadership qualities towards you or don't show any interest, make sure, man and woman, make sure that person is genuinely interested in you. A person that's genuinely interested in you will make you feel secure, will not have you second guessing. There's been too many times that people in relationships they settle or they're trying to talk to somebody and they don't really give them a time of day. Don't worry, they'll be back. Don't leave them. Fuck them. Um, she said, explain, pursue a person that you're talking to, if you're talking, I'm gonna say pursue, but let's say you guys are in the talking phase, getting to know each other, but you have the communication issues where they probably don't call you back all the time or whatever. A guy doesn't do that. A guy that's genuinely interested in you is gonna make you feel like you're a priority. Period. You're gonna feel like a priority. You're not gonna be second guessing yourself. You're not gonna be wondering if he likes you because he's gonna let you know if he likes you because he's gonna do those unplanned acts of kindness, going back to that and everything. So make sure they're genuinely interested in you because if they're not, please don't make yourself feel like insecure with yourself. Just cut it off.
Mhm.
Some people, some men and women, they like to have their cake and eat it too. So they like to string people along because I don't know what they could be getting out of the deal. Who knows? That's why it's better, women, to not give up your goodies until you're actually involved in a relationship and it's a commitment. That's just my thing. Unless you just want some wee wee. It's true though. I mean, what did I say wrong? It's true.
You're right. Because I feel like, so there are times that, if you give up, the cooch too soon, men will be like, okay, damn, like it didn't take long for her to, give it up. But then there's men that are like, oh, damn, like you're not going to give it up that easy. You're going to make me work for it. It's like,
But see, if a man tells you that, he's not for you because
right, exactly. And that's
he
what
should
we're trying.
you should be focused on getting to know you, not focus on
Mhm.
getting your pants. In the process of getting to know you, he developed an emotional connection that leads
Mhm.
to that, and vice versa. But if
Mhm.
his plan, see, the thing is, some men or women, vice versa, especially men, we look at a woman as lust. She may be thick, she may have on this, like, I need that. But what is sexy for me to a woman is a woman that can hold a conversation, a woman that you can go out there and do things with and have fun and talk, a woman that you can like sing the same lyrics to a song, whatever, like that. That's dope right there. That's just dope. And it leads to all the other things, so that genuinely interested, like that's an important concept, important thing that people need to pay attention to because some people force situations. People like the idea of being in a relationship or like the idea of being married, but don't like to play their role in the situation.
Mhm.
What a relationship, but you want to play the role. Man, example. We go. See this for man. Old school. I grew up. My dad took care of a lot of situations, everything. My dad was leader in the household. I seen uncles and everything, and everybody else's situation. Right. Men today are sitting around while women are doing the men role or playing the
Mhm.
master role while they turn to little bitches, as I like to call them. There's nothing like get up off your ass, make your woman feel secure, feel special. Don't like one thing I hate going 2 or 3 days without talking to a person. Is like life's too short. You can't be doing
Yep.
that shit.
Yep.
Whatnot, whatever. Make your woman feel special. Like they go through things as it is, and men will built for this. Don't let society tear you down. Make your woman feel special. If she's worth it, if she's busting her ass doing things, give her days off. But men are so like baby boyish They like little feminine little girls. They want the woman to do everything. Oh, you hurt my feelings. Oh, I'm not talking to you. Like, man, don't get it. I keep it all day. That's a different topic, a different show. But if a person's interested in you, women, men, especially women, they're gonna make you feel secure, and you're gonna feel like I could be myself.
Mhm.
Plain and simple.
So with that, let me ask you this. So have you ever been in a relationship or even like talking to somebody, you're in that dating phase where you feel safe with that person, right?
Right.
And even like the ladies, if you guys are in here, answer. But if you're dating somebody and the minute you see them, like you feel safe and like you could have had the shittiest day, you were stressed out, but the minute you see them and you're spending time with them, it's like the world stops. Whatever was going on outside of that house or that whatever restaurant, bedroom, whatever, it stops. Like it's just you and that person like that. Have you ever had that? Like have you ever felt that safe with somebody?
I think right now, and I'm not going into details, but right now there's a little bit of it's hard for me to be as a man to be vulnerable, to be fully vulnerable, and it takes the right person because as men we're leaders and we're not as emotional the real man. So to be vulnerable, that means we release some emotion, and you got to release that emotion to the right woman. You can't just get it to the right woman because the right woman has to know how to handle that emotion.
Mhm.
The right woman won't tell you that, oh, you soft, suck it up. I had that before. So that's why women like that, like, kind of like makes it hard for a man to do that because, yeah, we're macho and everything, but a man go through things in life. They see things then they during the day, the everyday life. They see things, they go through shit, and life gets complicated. You got to be able to come back and deliver this to a woman so she can understand and give her input, her intake, make her man feel secure. Because a woman plays a role, and she's like the anchor to the man. She makes him stronger to go out, produce, and do whatever the hell he needs to do in this world. If a man does not have that, then he loses strength. He's with the wrong woman. This is something what happened.
I'm trying to figure out Tim's
It's the song by Dax. What is Dax?
hence the song by Dex. At first I thought it said DMX, right? And I'm like, that's why I'm like trying not to laugh because I know you're a DMX fan.
Oh, I got. If you said DMX, I think I know what. I think you probably met DMX to be a
To be
man.
a man.
Yeah,
Okay.
to be a man. So it's.
Um,
mm,
but have you ever had like a woman feel that way around you? Or have they ever like openly said like, "Hey, when I see you, I just want to let you know like my world just stops because I'm enjoying this time because everything else has been chaos."
I think I had that effect, and I'm not trying to be funny. It's just because of my personality. I like to laugh, so I'm not serious most of the time. And I'm not like a dude that like I don't have anger issues. Like I'm not fucking mad. Like I'm not like that. Only when I'm on a basketball court, or football field back in the day, I'll be like that. But like with somebody, like no, I think that somebody having a bad day, I like to make them laugh because laughter is healthy. To make somebody smile, especially a woman smile, is healthy. So I can't sing, but I might sing a song or do something, to make her smile, to make her forget about her day. Like whatever happens, she's gonna forget about it. What do you
Did you just say you can't sing, but yet you do it all the time?
I do it all the time because I'm getting better at it.
Look, you are good. I'm not gonna say you're done a good, but you're good.
That ain't got shit on me. What? Hold on, don't get me started now. Up here, we turned into a little concert. Are you serious? Turns to a Jay Hendo concert. Come and talk to me. I really. Ooh, this shit ain't. It
I
ain't.
done fucked up.
Like,
I fucked up. Next.
the desire to be healthy, which is important.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know what? Just where so I'll tell the story. I'm gonna tell the story. I'm gonna tell it. So, desire to stay healthy. I know we all like our favorite snacks and stuff, but like it's different for a man to have a big appetite and a woman to observe, but for a woman to have a bigger appetite, I be looking like I'd go on a date one time. I'm like, I wasn't rude. Like in my head, I was thinking, damn, she gonna eat all that? Like, and it was unhealthy food. Like, I don't eat healthy like 100% of the time. I'll say most for the most time I eat healthy, but I think the desire to stay healthy is important in today's world because you live longer. And when you have desire to stay healthy, you care about the relationship because you want to be around each other longer. And if
Mhm.
there's kids involved, you want to be around the kids longer. So a desire to stay healthy is an important thing to look for in a relationship because healthiness, man, is just so important. I think we all like, I see people, you talking about unhealthy. Like, I think looking at a woman, that's one thing I did observe in the past. Like now I'm like, I wonder how she eats because we can't, the way I eat, and if they eat unhealthy, it's gonna be kind of complicated. But you gotta love ice cream too, though, because that's one thing I don't give up.
Ice cream's okay. I mean, it's a good treat to have every once in a while. Like
Yeah,
once a week, maybe, once every 2 weeks, but not eat a whole tub of it.
no, not a whole tub of it, but it's important for us to desire to stay healthy because so many times, like I want healthy dinners. Like I get tired of eating. I'm not a restaurant eater all the time.
Yeah.
I at home and have like healthy food. So I desire to stay healthy, working out, walking. Showing me new things. As I can do the same. So
I think it's so important too to make sure you have somebody that is going to sit there and push you if you are trying to get back into the gym and whatnot and saying and like holding you accountable. And if you're just like, it's day 7, you're eating clean and you're just frustrated, and they're there to remind you like it's okay for you to have a cheat day.
that's true.
Enjoy that hot pocket, not that I eat that shit. That's disgusting, but eat that, go ahead and eat that chimichanga, that burrito, whatever you want to eat, eat that. But I'm the same way. I don't necessarily like to go out and eat like that. I much rather cook my own food, especially when it comes to Asian food. I rather do my own stir fries at home, and not go to, Chinese restaurants.
I see K Mac in the building. K Mac for the phone. Hey, K Mac, he only get this. It's just a wave for me, K Mac. He only know what I'm talking about. I say that it's a football thing, but so staying healthy, taking sea moss, black seed extract. Like I'm into all that stuff, so I take that every day, um, and it helps a lot. But that's for another episode. So one important thing, I got two more:
Okay.
sexual compatibility. So important. I
That sounds interesting.
always sexual compatibility. I told you about the mission. I can't say the word. Missionary woman. Can't the missionary woman cannot compatibility. You got to be open minded. It can't be on your back. You gotta be open minded sexually when you're in a relationship. Like not just weird shit though. Not that weird stuff though. Not that Diddy. Not that. No Diddy. Not. But it gotta be compatible sexual though. That's important. I don't want to. That's like a whole different show though. You talk about sexual compatibility.
Hmm.
Marie, she said, "I like weird sex." It like okay. I'll say this: different spots, different places. When you're a couple and you know y'all a couple and y'all there, that's different. Whatever So, but like people who like, here's my thing: people that don't like sex like once a week. That's how you want. Yeah, you're gonna get cheated on. And if you're in a relationship and think about it, you're in a relationship with somebody who likes sex, with somebody that likes sex, man, I'm cool once a week. That's a problem.
Hmm.
That is a problem. What do you think about that, Mike? Sexual compatibility, important or not important?
That was very important
Mm,
because again, it could be another form of intimacy, right? You're taking it to another level.
yeah. The last thing to look for in a relationship, honestly, well, a few things more. Physical attraction. That's very important. You gotta have some type of physical attraction to somebody, and sometimes it can be some way somebody talk, like the weird things, her lips, or a woman with leggings. They look good on her, and they just look so good on her that you want to go to the store and just buy the whole goddamn left wall of leggings for her. Hmm. leggings shopping is like one of the best things to do. Sorry, my personal thing. I've got to like my little personal thing. So physical attraction is important. You know, look, you gotta find something you're attracted to. And last but not least, friendship though. Friendship. Gotta
So
be
important.
friends.
Friends.
Gotta be friends with somebody. You
Yep.
know, I think that's important because we're doing different things. Wait. Oh wait, Mag just put this up. Imagine being with a woman who wants sex more than you. Man. Man, Mac, K Mac, you ain't lying. Imagine being with a woman that wants more sex than you, boy. I love that. I want a woman to wake me up in the middle of the night and just take the shit. Just take the shit. What do we have here? Like it's like a crocodile. Like come take it. It's like I want her to be a crocodile. Just take it. Take it. Middle of the night, boy. I take it. Well, that's dope. Having a woman that wants sex more than you want sex. Hmm. That's why CMOS is important, people in here, especially guys. CMOS is important. CMOS helps with like joints and everything else, but it also helps like you go a long time. Take it to CMOS, y'all. Infinite age.
They say eating watermelon too helps.
It helps when girls do another thing and she need never mind. Anyway. No, CMOS is a number a it's a thing. They all define CMOS. You get fresh CMOS, it does help with like sexual things. And for women who takes it, they develop more sexual urge the first 2 to 4 weeks, I think. They start flowing like a Nile River.
Wow.
but it is true. I'm not making this up though. You can do the research and CMOS says Mary said this life around the
Pretty
dark.
much it happens. I mean, it is after 8 o'clock, so we're good.
Marie, you just came out with that. Let me put this up. I think that show be a life grind after dark show, Marie.
For YouTube only.
For YouTube only. For it to be 11 o'clock at night. Hmm. I like that. She says nobody knows what works for a woman's body more than a woman does. Sorry, Jay. But you can discover and find out what works in a body. You
You
as
those
a man is an
not wrong.
explorer. And a man loves to explore. Or should love to explore, because if you don't, then he's with Diddy, but it's whatever. Anyway, a man loves to explore. So he'll find out. But back to this life grind after dark. Hmm. Stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. I think it's gonna be in the works. Marie, you just started something. It's gonna be a life grind after dark show.
Me, you, and Donna.
uh we're gonna have more people than that.
Oh yeah.
Life grind after dark, we're gonna have more people than that.
YouTube only.
Oh, see, Marie said, I'm see, I be thinking on that. She gonna say I'm saying as far as foods, hygiene, etc. Yeah. She wanna be a guest.
Hmm.
Let's do it. I'm so serious though. I'm
That's
dead.
my cousin.
Oh, cousin,
Hmm.
let's do it. Let's do it. So this is Are You Serious? We got what you got? What you got? What you got?
So I just want to talk about real quick because we do have like 10 minutes. So in a relationship, how do you continue to keep your significant other motivated, uplifted when you see that they're down?
Um it depends on what they like, what's the situation or whatnot though. So if it's like something like a bad day, I know we get like let's say I got a favorite ice cream, a favorite coffee or movie, like get them to go out, go walking, depending on what the weather is. It's like you can't stay in the house and like be down all the time. So I like or take them somewhere, go out to dinner, something like that. It depends on what they like.
Mhm.
It all depends on like on how you respond to it. So definitely listening first and foremost and saying some encouraging things. That's the most important thing you can do is listen, deliver, and then do something to take their mind away from that zone. And if it's traveling or doing something, that's where it comes with the unplanned, act of kindness. That comes
Mhm.
into it.
Mhm. It also comes with listening. like, hey, let's talk about it. Like for me personally, it's just like, sometimes I'm too busy, like I said, taking care of other people.
Right.
And that's where I said, when my cup gets empty and if my messages start coming off short, it's like, you know, I'm I hate to say it, but I am a very strong-willed person. I can be very prideful, so I don't ask for help, right? And it's usually the strong ones that don't because I know that I'm always going to get out of my funk. But I think it's so important that if you are dating a person or if you're getting to know them, that you just have to continue to pour into them, be like, hey, it's your rainy day is going to come to an end. Let's continue to focus on the light.
That's true. As a shell focus. Um, I have nothing else because I'm not really. I'm like I'm trying this thing too. I'm following my own advice that I'm giving. Um, I'm going to report back.
Yeah. It's all about listening.
Well, people these days have very bad listening skills. I don't know if Donna's still on here. We have wine therapy coming up
Hmm.
on Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Tuesday, 9 p.m. We got wine therapy, and we ain't telling y'all the topic. Y'all just wait to see this.
I'm excited.
Well, listen. Thank y'all for tuning in to Are You Serious? We'll be back this month in April, y'all. Y'all have a good night and enjoy the weekend, y'all. Peace out.